So for like the past 4 years, I've kind of been like a hermit. I kind of like come home from work and I do my own thing. I don't date, don't socialize. When the weather's nice, I'll like ride my bike by myself, or I'll kayak by myself, or I'll, go for a hike or something. Or then I come home and I hang out at my place with my three cats. And so I thought like maybe since I haven't dated like in 4 years, I should like check out the dating websites again. Because like what happens in my case, like for the past, I don't know, like 12 years or like 14 years or something, I kind of go through these cycles. I'll like date someone for like a year and a half, and then I wake up one morning and I think, geez, I don't really want to date anyone anymore. I'm kind of like really independent, and stubborn and selfish. Basically, I wanted to kind of do my own thing. So then I end up breaking up, and it's all ugly, and my girlfriend gets all upset, and then like 4 years roll around, and then I kind of get the dating urge again, and I don't learn my lesson or anything. I'll just do it all over again. I'm kind of like a dating cicada. I kind of like burrow underground for like several years and kind of just hang out, and then I just kind of emerge out of a hole and wreak havoc on the whole dating world. And then I'll like date for like a year, and then I'll like emerge back in my shell underground and hibernate again for several years. It kind of works like that. And then it'll just keep repeating over and over again. So right now I'm on this I need to date somebody cycle period phase. So I've been checking out these like different dating websites. So the two ones I've been looking at are OkCupid, and the other one is Zoosk. And the reason why I know like Match.com, I use that in the past, and that's really good, but they make you pay money, and I'm like really cheap. I'm like real cheap. So I'm like checking out these like free websites. Like OkCupid is free, and it's kind of like slim pickings, right? And it's what's funny is both of these websites is they want you to do this thing where have you ever seen like that website called Hot or Not? You ever seen that? This website called Hot or Not. It's just a bunch of pictures, and you push a button and you just say hot or not, you know, and it like rates the person, like what percentage of people think they're hot. Both of these dating websites kind of do a similar thing. Like you log in, you sign up, and then all these pictures come up, and you're supposed to push like or not like, and all you see is like their picture, and these pictures just flash by you really fast. And it's kind of fun actually. It's kind of interesting. You're seeing all these pictures flash by, and you're pushing, like it's like kind of like a video game for like people who don't play video games that are like hermits. So I'm like watching all these pictures fly by, and beauty's attraction is very subjective. I mean, it's nothing really objective. You can't say like this person is attractive to everyone. Some people will find them attractive, some won't. Some people like certain features. Some people like other features. But I've discovered a few things when I'm looking at these pictures flash by me real quick, and I'm pushing, like or hot or not. There's certain features, certain things about women which immediately I am, turned off, and I'll push the not button. So like for example, like eyebrows. You ever notice women do really weird things with their eyebrows? They like pluck them all out, or they shave them or something, and then they draw them back in, which is very weird to me. Like why you would like take them and then get rid of them and then draw them back in. Uh, and then so usually women draw them in like really really thin. I just saw a picture the other day. This woman drew them in, and it looked like Groucho Marx or something. They were like really big. Now I got nothing against trimming your eyebrows because I do it myself. I mean, I don't want to have that, mad scientist look at eyebrows where they're all like sticking up. So I get the trimmer out once in a while and I trim them down a bit. But it's really bizarre, like plucking them. And it must hurt plucking all those eyebrows and you draw them back in. And some people are not very good at drawing. They have no like artistic ability. So the lines are all weird. And so usually if I see those drawn in eyebrows, I kind of just flick it past. And I go on to the next picture. And then the other thing is it's like hair, like really like big hair kind of is like a turnoff. if it looks like you're using all this like hairspray in your hair and it's like big, it's kind of intimidating, you know? I'm afraid like if you go to kiss the person, they're gonna like, part of their hair is gonna poke you in the eye or something. That stuff gets like sharp and jagged, it's big, big. You end up looking like a Republican president's wife or something with that big, big hair. And it's just kind of a turnoff. And then, along those same lines, like that raccoon eye thing going on, raccoon eye, where you're like really dark, lots of shade around the eyes, and the eyes stick out like a raccoon, like a Tammy Faye Baker thing. If you start crying, you're like dripping and drooling like a surrealistic painting, like, by Salvador Dali or something, her face is just dripping all over. Yeah, I don't like go for that. And like makeup in general, it's like caked on really heavily. If you're like kissing the person and you pull away and your face is like got powder and crap all over it, I don't like that. I don't like that. I mean, basically, like when I get up in the morning, I mean, literally, it takes me like 10 minutes to get ready for work. I mean, I get in the shower, I do my business, no messing around, no funny business. And then I'm done in the shower in like 5 minutes, and then I mean, I don't have to like comb my hair or anything. I don't need to style my hair. It kind of is like self styling. So that whole thing where you're taking like 2 hours to get ready, and you got all kinds of mechanical contraptions and plugs, and that's just I don't know, it's kind of weird. I like the natural look. Like not too much makeup. And then the other thing is sometimes there's like pictures where their profile picture they're like holding a beer. They're at like a party. Like every profile picture, they're at a party holding a beer. Now, and that's okay. I mean, I don't drink myself, but if you want to have a drink once in a while, but your profile picture kind of weird. Like some big party, like at a bar, and you got beers and there's guys all hanging around you, and it's just kind of weird. Or like you're like smoking a cigarette in your picture. I mean, I'm not in that smoking thing. I mean, okay, I used to smoke myself. I admit it. I gave it up, but to have that in your, in your profile picture is kind of weird. You shouldn't like advertise your vices, in your profile picture. I mean, I'm not going to post a profile picture of me like watching porn or something. I mean, you want to keep those things, kind of in the background. And the other thing is, like a username can tell you a lot. Someone's username. So like these usernames like love to hunt, or love to fish. Well, I'm like a vegan. I don't think that would work out too well. It's like, what do you want to do on your first date? Let's go out and shoot some deer. You want to go hunt on our first date? Hunt. Well, yeah, I don't know that. Yeah, I mean, I'll go walk in the woods with you. And like, I like deer. I like watching deer, but I don't want to like shoot them or anything. I love to fish, and I got like pictures of them holding like all these fish up. Well, that's not going to work. So anyways, I'm on this phase right now where I'm on my dating cicada emerging from the shell phase, and I'm out there just kind of swarming, looking around and seeing what's going to happen. But I don't know, it's not looking so good right now. So I might kind of like burrow back down into the hole and kind of hibernate, for another 4 years, and then see what happens.